Hello. Hi. I need like a Antihaul jingle to play at the beginning of these videos. It's time for the Antihaul. It comes once a month and I talk about the things I didn't buy. Yes, hello, welcome if it is your first time. This is our monthly anti-haul where I do exactly what I just sung. I go through pretty much all the past releases of the last month, so in this case that would be September, and I talk about the releases, how I felt about them, and specifically why I didn't buy them. September was boring. I forget about this every year, but Chuseok falls in the month of September, which is Korea's Thanksgiving. It's a big holiday, and it means no K-pop releases. There's really not a lot of K-pop to talk about this month, but there is quite a bit of K-non-pop, if you catch what I mean by that. This might be a bit of a different anti-haul than we're used to, but nonetheless, we're still gonna talk. We're still gonna have fun. So since, you know, the whole gimmick, the whole shtick of the anti-haul is I talk about things I didn't buy, say you like really actually want to hear me talk about the things I did buy. Well, what if I told you in the near future there could be content where I do that? The anti-haul coming soon. But we need to do this, the anti-haul. So let's do that. So similar to a past anti-haul I did where there were a bunch of member versions and platform versions, I took a shot of not liquor every time that came up. We're gonna do that again because once again, there's a lot this month. So bottoms up, everyone. Ooh, that's so relaxing. ONEUS, MALUS. I didn't like the title. Okay. ONEUS, they're not really a group for me. You know, at the beginning, I was thinking, oh, maybe I like Twilight. There was another song I liked from them. The one with the toilet. That was them, right? Anyway, I was really bummed about this title that I kind of didn't really want to check out the album, though I was gonna for this, of course. And then my friends were all like, oh, the album's actually pretty good. It's just the title that's kind of not that great. And I was like, I don't know if I trust them. But they were right. So if you found yourself maybe not liking the title from ONEUS this time, check out the album, because the other tracks were better, in my opinion. Did I add any of the songs? Well, no. But take the compliment, okay? Oh, we have to talk about album packaging for this one. So this has like the normal version, a like limited version, member versions, and a platform version. God, I need a drink after that. To bad album packaging collection. What? I don't want to cheers to that. Just whatever. Yes, I am not buying this. Kim Jaehwan, Empty Dream. Never really been a huge fan of his stuff. I know he was in 101. Yeah. Look at me knowing things about a dude. His stuff's, yeah, never really quite clicked with me. I mean, he doesn't really do like K-pop. Like, I mean, he like kind of does. It has a weird area. I liked the first song, if I remember correctly. The first track, I was kind of like, ooh, yo, maybe I'm gonna really like all of this. And first track was the best for me. Titles, I thought the B-sides were better, just like ONEUS. So yeah, overall, I'm not going to be buying this, of course. And this came only as a platform version. We're doing a little one because it only is a platform. No other versions. Which I don't know if that's honestly better or not. Changsub, Surrender. One song. Ew. We don't like a physical with only one song. Ooh. But it does kind of bop. And it's a platform version, which I guess makes it kind of okay. Oh, if you're unsure what platform versions are, if only there was a whole video talking about them. maybe it would be very like relevant for me to just point to that video every time I talk about how I don't like platform versions, so I don't have to repeat myself every time. So if you want to like check out the video. Did I mention he's from B2B? Because he is. And honestly, it's better than any B2B song. No, that's a lie. WoW is still their best. Who am I kidding? No B2B anything will ever top WoW. Yoojung. I didn't write is it Sunflower? I did not write the title. Yes, Yoojung from IOI/WikiMickey. Weird to see you putting out a solo when you have a whole group not putting out any music. What's up with that? Not to talk too much about WikiMickey here, but I just figured if you're going to be releasing a Lightstick, that would mean there's going to be group music. And now we have Yoojung putting out music. And I'm not buying this either. Not the direction I would want from her. I feel like she could have really excelled with a Yena concept. These just kind of felt like songs that could have been WikiMickey B-sides. Now if we could just get WikiMickey. Oh, and I have to work tomorrow, okay? Can we like chill on the platform versions, the member versions? Thanks. Also, can I just say it's crazy it took this long for her to get a solo? That's insane. NCT 127, 2 Baddies. Look, I know NCT Dream is an old. 127? No. I'm sorry, I always get dislike bombed whenever NCT is involved in my anti-hauls, specifically 127. 127 put out some very interesting title tracks. Their B-sides are very less interesting in that sense. This album, I won't say it's bad. I understand the appeal. There's some R&B, there's some nice moments. Fine time listening to it. It's still not a style of music I really want. SM boy groups in general are just kind of like that on their B-sides. EXO's kind of the same way, where their B-sides are a lot slower, a lot smoother. That's nice, that's fine. That's not the music I want, okay? And I will say, NCT 127 has put out some of my favorite songs on their B-sides. Elevator is still one of my favorite songs to just ever exist. And then last year I got Lemonade. This year I got nothing. For now, there's still a repackage, maybe. That'd be really cool if they can continue the trend of just putting out that one B-side that I'm like, wah! I will say I liked that one song. 1, 2, 3, damn it o'clock. So let's talk about the packaging. So I think in total, this album had 13 versions? Am I right? I don't know. Because they had 2 normal, then member versions. Oh, and I guess there are technically like US versions. I don't really count those. They're really just the same. As well as Nemo versions. The Nemo versions, I think that's what they called them, are just platform versions. So, oh boy. Also, the way they left Doyoung off the digipack, oh, that is so funny. And the collector in me is like, oh, I want one of those Doyoung-less digipacks. Misprints, you know, Collector World, or their own collectible. I can't believe that happened. That's really funny. I mean, it's sad. It's sad. Like, I think we've talked about 127 enough, right? I didn't buy it. We'll see how the repackage is, assuming it happens. PH1, but for now, leave me alone. I told you there'd be some K non-pop. Now, me and PH1 don't have like the best relationship. A lot of the times when I see him, it's because he's featuring on a track of a woman's song, a woman that I love dearly, and I want more of them, and then he comes in, and I'm like, oh, I was really vibing with that lady, but here you are. Getting a whole album of him. Honestly, not bad. Honestly, way better. This is such a stupid analogy. But the way I see it is when he's a feature, it's the same feeling of when I order a root beer and the person at the drive-thru gives me a Dr. Pepper, but they don't tell me it's a Dr. Pepper, and I go to take a sip. I'm like, whoa, that's not root beer. That's not the thing I wanted. But when it's an album by him, That's me going in, ordering the Dr. Pepper myself, fully knowing that I'm going to get a sip of Dr. Pepper. And honestly, the first 3 tracks, I was kind of digging this album. And then I wasn't. After that, I don't really have much of a memory of the album. But I do remember the first 3, I was kind of like, whoa, am I about to become a PH1 fan? I don't know. Where's this gonna go? But nothing quite lived up to those first 3. Packaging wise, this actually comes in a photo book. Guys. A K-hip-hop, K-indie, K-R&B comeback that's not packaged in a jewel case? Whoa, that's huge. Regardless, I'm not gonna buy it. Kangta, Eyes on You. He is from HOT, Hot, from SM. He's still in SM, which is pretty crazy. But he is a solo artist now because obviously Hot is gone. He very much has the SM sound, so if you like the SM male soloist, give it a listen. Taeyong is on one of these tracks, which is honestly very jarring. Like, it was kind of a vibe, but at the same time, I wasn't vibing. So, it's a pass. It's a pass. Blackpink, Born Pink. Why did I have to have 127 and Blackpink in the same video? I am going to get dislikes. No. I'm not a Blackpink fan. In fact, I probably could be considered a Blackpink auntie. I can't help who I am. I was never going to buy this. I also just don't like it. Compliments. I do like Pink Venom. I think it's kind of fun enough that I can be on board. It's kind of how I am with How You Like That, because I love How You Like That, because it's just like so like, I don't want to say stupid, because I understand that has some negative connotation, but understand I say that in like the good kind of campy way. Just like the drop, I kind of go like, oh. It's fun, okay? That's what I love. I love fun. I like music that makes me smile, and Pink Venom makes me smile. Shut down, hey! I prefer Pink Venom. B-side wise, I wasn't really feeling the fun. I did like the one song, was it Loneliest Girl in the World? Which I understand is not a fun song. It was a pretty song, and I can respect pretty melodies. Overall though, I very much prefer the album. And I didn't buy that, so I wasn't gonna buy this. That all being said, I am going to their concert. I'm sure it'll be fun. But the versions, we have to talk about the versions. So this album has 3 regular versions. There is a limited edition vinyl, which that's always just kind of cool. And we have member versions. Where's my drink? Oh, and there's a Kino kit. Kino kits are so 2017, 2018. When were those a thing? I don't care. No one's buying a Kino kit except collectors. Am I right? Actually, I don't know. Do you ever just buy a Kino kit because you like the Kinos? I feel like I only see collectors buy them, or people who don't realize what they are buy them and go, oh, what is this? Anyway, to member digipacks. Seoul, Imagine Club. So my friend, KME, I know you're watching, KME, hello, hi. This album was on his tweet thread of albums of the years to watch. Wow, okay, that sounded a little drunk when I said that, but you know what I meant. We have 3 of those in this video, and I'm going to do my best to pitch them. Too bad for starting off with the best one. So Seoul. I've actually liked Seoul for quite a while. I think she has a lovely voice. And this album was a vibe. Vibe. And the funny thing about this is, I remember it dropped, and I listened to it the day it dropped. And I like wasn't totally really on board with it. I was like, oh yeah, it's nice. But my friends were like eating it up. They were loving it. But in my defense, was I really listening to it? No. I had it on in the background. But then for this, I listened to it and oh my gosh. It was really good. This does have like legit packaging, so love that. Will I buy it? No. I didn't mean to sound disgusted there. I just don't want to spend money. When it comes to the not K-pop, the K-not pop, it's a little harder to buy it. For one, the packaging's usually not that great. But when you get past that, I have to be like obsessed. So when we're talking obsessed, it's like me with Xiumin, me with Zion T, me with Minoi. If those names are not familiar to you, that means you haven't watched all my videos and you should get on that. Or you should just get some taste. I don't know. Oh, I actually wrote it down. So the packaging is actually in a tin case, which kind of scary. I guess if it's tin, it'll be fine. Metallic albums, questionable. Congrats to Seoul for a very good album. We love women on this channel, especially when they have beautiful voices. Please check it out. I don't know. Just check it out, okay? I'm not buying it, but you should check it out. That's my plug. That's my plug, okay? KME, are you happy? NMIXX. ENTWURF. I know it's a German word. ENTWURF. Oops, is that offensive? No, it can't be. I am German, so that can't be offensive. Unless it was. I'm sorry. Guys, we have reached the first thing of the month I bought. I've never gone this long in an anti-haul without having bought something, but here we are. I just have to talk about what I bought from this. So, there was a regular, a limited, and a member version. Okay. Member versions. That's a drink, right? I actually haven't bought the member version yet, if that makes you feel better. If it makes me feel better, I guess. I have full intention of buying Jaehwan's version because I love her. But I bought it, so we're not going to talk about this release. However, if you want to hear my thoughts, because boy, do I have thoughts, look out for my announcement of the anti-haul. Guys, guess who's here? You're going the wrong way. Ah! JB, be yourself. Yo. Okay, yo. Now, JB from GOT7, I have talked about the GOT7 soloist journey, okay? I've made a lot of comments about how I haven't liked them. I've only wanted Jimin, but he's never gonna release music because he's an actor being beautiful on camera, and I love that for him. But can we talk about JB for a second? Hold up. Now, he was the third bias, I guess? How do you say your third favorite member? Now, when JB went the more K-hip-hop, K-R&B route, I was kind of but then this happened, and it's kind of fun. I was, like, thrown off. This was unexpected, and I thought, okay, maybe just the title was fun. But no, I kind of liked this. I was so surprised. I feel bad because it's like every time a GOT7 solo comes up now, I'm kind of like, oh, well, here's another GOT7 solo, and I'm just going to say the same thing I say every GOT7 solo. But I had fun this time. So thank you, JB. I give this a thumbs up. Will I buy it? No. To insert what I say every time GOT7 comes up, I collected GOT7 for a very, very long time. They were like my third alt. I stopped collecting them when they were still GOT7, and then the solos happened, and I haven't bought any of them since. So, not gonna start now, unless it's Yoojung. Lapillus, Girls Round, Part 1. What a weird name. Why didn't you call it Girls Round 1? Whatever. That means we're getting a part 2. Oh. So Lapillus. Let's talk about Lapillus, because I didn't get to talk about them at debut because there was no physical for it. If you followed the Girls Planet videos on my channel, well, you'll know who I was rooting for. And then since she didn't get into Kepler, you'd think I'd just follow her wherever she went. And unfortunately, I have to say no. Believe me, it hurts me more than it hurts you. I am so bummed I don't like this group. Shauna deserves better. Do I hate the group? No. And I'll go into more detail whenever I do my listening to every girl group that debuted in 2022 video, whenever that happens, sometime next year. The thing about Lapillus with me is it's very much just not my style. It's not me. I love more of like the fun girl groups, and they're a bit too serious. MLD Entertainment, oh my god. So this is Momoland's company, which if this group had done a Momoland concept, I would have been a fan day one. I love early Momoland. I think Shauna would excel in that. I don't think she should be doing this. I just have to accept it. It's just disappointing, you know, because I really love Shauna. I really love her. The bias is not strong enough to make me go like, Lapillus, I'm gonna buy all your stuff. You know, if they ever made a concept change, I'd be happy to maybe purchase something. I don't know. Oh, this was sold as platform versions. Okay, 2 platform versions. Oh my god. Hold up. Can we talk about the idea of multiple platform versions? Because I'm just realizing that. Are there different photo cards in the platform versions? Because, like, I understand the platform versions themselves are different colors, but no one's collecting the platform versions themselves. I hate platform versions. mimiirose. Awesome. Nougat group! I realized I should have said that for Lapillus because we had never talked about them, but it was a comeback. So Nougat group for Lapillus as well! Ah! But yeah, Nougat group mimiirose. So mimiirose has Gia from Girls Planet. I fear disbandment in their future, unfortunately. That's just how I am with any new girl group. I'm always on edge now. I don't trust anyone. Sorry, not to talk negatively. Positive thoughts only. mimiirose, I kind of dig. I like that one B-side the most, I think. The title tracks kind of slaps a bit. Do I think the group's like amazing? Yeah, no, because they're Nugu. Nugu has limitations, okay? As much as I love Nugu, I can acknowledge the lack of money. I will say I stan how they have choreography for all 3 songs. I love that. And they have some fascinating choreo. My favorite is in their other B-side where the one member does a backbend into a kick to the beat. Wild. There is potential in this group. I already kind of have a bias picked out. Am I buying this? No. But we can revisit depending on their future. The Black Skirts, Teen Troubles. So remember my friend KME. Also, if you didn't know what KME stood for, it's K Music Every Day. I assume the K is for Korean. Who knows though? So here is another album of albums on his list of the year. It's very indie. Like, think indie rock, and it's Korean. I've never been an indie rock person myself, and I may have fallen asleep while listening to this. But, can I just say, I got 11 hours of sleep when I listened to this. I feel like that's a compliment. If you like indie rock, you should check it out. ADORA, Adorable Rebirth. Okay, so I have gone back and forth. Actually, wait, hold on. Before I even talk about that, let's explain ADORA. So ADORA is a solo female. She used to work at Hype. She has done some songwriting and stuff there. She did debut last year, but this is her first physical release. She's really cute. I have put it in the cart, okay? That's when you know I am very much considering solo artists. Made me go, maybe not. I don't know. I love this mini. Was it CBGB? Ooh, that's my kind of song. That is my kind of song. And then I looked at the packaging of this and the illustrated work. It's so cute. It's giving me Oh My Girl Secret Garden vibes. Oh, I just can't. I just can't buy it. Maybe with a comeback, I can convince myself. I don't know. Right now, it's like, I'm just not gonna buy it. Okay, I do like it. I just can't buy it. I just can't. The funds, no, I just can't. Anyway, she's cute. You should check her out. I liked her. So, we're gonna move on though now. So I don't try to convince myself to buy it. Xiumin, brand new. All the EXOists have done solos or subunits. Wait, no, he was in a subunit before this. But Xiumin as a solo, yeah! Let me just say, Xiumin is a potential EXO bias. I guess he's my EXO bias. I don't know. I really don't know who my EXO bias is. It kind of just cycles. It's been Sehun, it's been Xiumin, Baekhyun for a little bit at one point. Then I was like, Suho, like, testing? I don't know. Questioning? I don't know. But I do love Xiumin. I love Xiumin. And I liked this. I was really looking forward to this. And then it happened. And I'm like, yay! And I enjoyed it. Am I going to buy this? No. No. I haven't bought any EXO soloist. Not even Baekhyun. I know. I've thought about it. But no. No EXO soloist. I have done the subunits, kind of. SC is a bit, but I do have CBX stuff. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna buy it because I am sticking to the no EXO soloist. I'm realizing I did buy a Chen album. I totally intend on selling that. I don't want EXO soloist. No, we're keeping it fair. Just EXO. I'm OT. How many members do they have at this point? Honest question. I don't know. Is it 8? Or was that anti-light? Is it 9? I don't. So this is my second ult. This is 2017 me. It's been a while. I'm sorry. Anyway, there's a digipack? Does that count as a drink? I don't think it does. CRAVITY, New Wave. It's a pretty fun album. You know, Boogie Woogie, you know, it's cheesy, it's kind of campy. Yeah, I can't hate it. The title, I forget what that was called. No, I remember Party Rock, because how old were you guys when Party Rock was a thing? Because I would imagine you were probably 5? So don't tell me how to party rock when you didn't live that. But no, it was a fun album. Will I revisit it? No. So let's talk about the packaging. So they had 3 regular versions, a Kino kit, and member versions. Oh. MIRAE, OURTURN. I did like this more than their most recent stuff, but overall, I'm kind of dropping MIRAE as one of those like newer boy groups that I'm kind of interested in. Like, it's just not working out for us. They've kind of let me down a bit the past few comebacks, so not collecting them. KAIAVANT, Piece of Space. I have no idea if I actually said that name right. Anyway, this is the 3rd album from my friend KME. His tweet list of albums of the year. Did I like it or did I not? Ooh. I think I did. It was vibey. I like vibes. And I just kind of love the style of her voice. I mean, when you look at a lot of my favorite female soloists that aren't K-pop, then you figure out my taste pretty easily. And she definitely leans more towards that. So I enjoyed this. I don't know how it's packaged. I'm obviously not going to buy it. But I'll recommend it. Why not? Will any of you listen to it? Probably not. But you should. And then if you like it or not, you should leave a comment about it. Or don't, it's okay. EXID X. The only other album I bought this month. Fun fact about me. Ooh, I should just make this a video about my history. But EXID was like my first female ult. Y'all don't even know 2018 me. She was someone else. I have thoughts on this though, so if you want to hear the thoughts, get ready for the Antihaul whenever that happens. BO, 5 Senses. Is it actually B-O or Bayo? Because B-O is just funny. I actually forgot to write notes. Oops. So we're going off memory here. There was a Kwon Jin-ah track. Oh, I remember that. I remember she was there. I remember I had to keep re-listening to it because I kept zoning out before she entered the track. I don't think I have positive thoughts, and I don't think I have negative thoughts on this release. So, whatever that tells you. Oh, that's what we're ending on. That's the end. No, that's not the end. It's the end of the albums. Sorry. Because, as always, there are K-pop merchandise things that aren't albums. The BTS Proof Limited album. Let's actually revisit the non-limited version. And have you seen the TikToks, the tweets of it cracking? And that was like $80. So yikes. But there is a limited that is like, oh, how much is it again? I want to say 200, but that feels like it's too much. I feel like I'm over exaggerating, but it's triple digits. No, no. That is so much money. I could see BTS live for that money. That's actually not true. That's not true. For me to see BTS live, I'd have to factor in traveling expenses and everything. That's still a ton of money. The Rose released a light stick. They're alive. They have a comeback this month in October. It might have happened by the time I've done this video. The Rose. Wow. Now this light stick is very cool in theory. Execution, I feel like it falls a little flat. I feel like they're onto something there, and it's just like, oh. But I can appreciate the attempt. Am I going to buy it? No, I don't stan the Rose. 2PM is doing a redesign of No.5, their past mini or album. I don't know 2PM. This was crazy to me. They are doing a re-release of a redesign of a past album. And it's the one that looks like a door. I'm guessing it's the Our House album. That one is like famously known for being like three-dimensional, and now they're making it not three-dimensional. As a collector, I love that it's not going to be three-dimensional, because three-dimensional albums do not look good. Like when you put your albums next to each other, a 3D album is going to cause some issues. But also as a collector, you're just making it more boring. But I don't own 2PM anything, so no, not getting this. ATEEZ is releasing a second version of their light stick. I don't actually know where I stand. The first ATEEZ light stick I think is kind of cool. And the second one is also kind of cool. It has a different charm than the first one. I feel like that could actually just be a video on its own when it comes to different generations of light sticks. Because there's something to talk about with keeping the light stick essentially the same and just kind of updating it, or doing a pretty drastic change. Ooh, I'm gonna save that thought for a video of the future. So future me, remember this for a video. Jimin is doing his BTS photo book, and it makes sense because his birthday is in October, so I think my theory was right, that it's going with the birthdays. He, by far, has the best concept of the photo books, and wowza. I'm intrigued by it, but I made a very strict rule to myself. I am only buying Jungkook's, no others. Speaking of photo books, 17, photo book, the name 17. I don't see why I would buy a 17 photo book since I don't buy 17 albums, or at least I haven't for the past 2 years, 3 years. It's been a while. So I'm not going to buy this 17 photo book, but cool that they're doing it. I like the name, which is the name 17. But with that, we're done. That was the month of September. Please, 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 please let me know your thoughts about the month. what releases you bought, what releases you didn't. I'm sure we're all saving up for the month of October. Oh my god. October is just always kind of an insane month for K-pop. I'm actually kind of shaking at how much I might end up spending this month. Give me your thoughts on September. Did you check out any of the albums I mentioned that were on my friend KME's list? Not to laugh at its list or anything. It's a very, very cool list of not K-pop stuff. K-not pop. I'm gonna go. Have a lovely time of day wherever, whenever you are. Mwah! Bye!